All right, guys, welcome back to episode number, not two, three.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Well, welcome back to episode number 3. This is Jorge Bonet from Purmotion. Today, I'm gonna just talk about just a simple word, and it's the word sustainability. We talk about that word a lot. Not only when we are training, but also when we are designing equipment, new movement, and it's a big part of who we are and what we do. And I just took the liberty of looking online about the definition and tweak it just a little bit as relate to fitness. And this is our definition. Sustainability is the quality of not being harmful to your body and thereby supporting long-term body balance. Well, okay, Jorge, that sounds sexy and cool, but can you give me a visual? Because let me tell you what, we are very visual here at Purmotion. I'm going to talk about squat. The squat, it just receives so much, attention, over the last 50 years or so. And there are even, workshops, summits, books that talks about how to properly squat and whatnot. And over the last 7-8 years, I've been traveling a lot to Asia, and I was shocked when I did my first workshop that my audience chose voluntarily to, listen and learn by doing by being in a body weight squat position for 8 hours, and that really caught my attention. How in the world, these people would, think that this is natural? Well, guess what? They are. And that's an example of a sustainable way to have body balance. See, here in the Western world, the problem is this piece of equipment, the chair. The chair looks, it doesn't look harmful. It looks comfortable. Okay? It's supposed to make our life easier, but it's a slow killer of your back. Not only your back, but your body, because it encourages inactivity. And your body was not designed to spend hours, day after day, in this position. So I wanted to learn, how the Asian, squat. And at the beginning, let me tell you, I couldn't do squat. My knees felt very tight. My ankles were very tight. I could not even hold it or try to hold a bodyweight squat for more than 2 or 3 minutes. So, but it took me a little time, and guess what? It works. Once you do it, your body adapts. You recognize that natural movement pattern. And I'll tell you, today, even at my age, I can just do a body weight squat. See? There's no stress. It's so comfortable. Now you might be wondering, Jorge, how did you get from being so tight at the knee and and your ankles also being tied to this? Well, let me show you. Let's go to the wall. So how do you do a full body weight squat without any support, where you don't need any activation exercises or corrective exercises or spending your hard-earned money, going to workshops and seminars, listening to all these, chiropractors and physical therapists that they think that, they have the answer for all these problems. It's not that complicated. In this side of the world, we make simple so damn complex. Let me show you how I did it. And this is how we teach every client at our facility. A kid, a mom, a dad, an athlete, a grandpa, grandma, it doesn't matter. Okay? And they all have the same level of success, assuming that they have no chronic or acute injury. So, this is how we do it. You stand on the wall. Now, you need a distance. There's a distance between the wall and your foot, and it's about the length of your foot. So I put my heels against the wall, okay, and I measure it. So my heel is going to be somewhere here, okay, right there. And I line up my right foot as well. And notice that I'm not really in a straight line. My feet are not straight. I lean more towards a V shape, which is the same shape of the bottom, your hip. You kind of like have that also same V shape, okay? And that's what I do, okay? That's the rational. So I lean back against the wall, and then little by little, I start squatting by keeping my shoulder blades and my butt against the wall, and my kneecap, as I go down, it will track my toes. At first, I used to be just right here, and it feels very tight in my knees and my ankle, but mostly my knees. But eventually, doing it every day, 3-5 minutes, I went all the way down, okay? And I made a commitment where every day, and I like to get up 4 or 5 in the morning, my coffee is right here, my phone is right here, okay? And I can spend easily 10, 15, 20 minutes. There's no stress. I mean, I have achieved, proper range of motion in my knees, in my ankles. I mean, my dorsiflexion here is optimal now, okay? Now, it would help at the beginning if you use some kind of a little wedge or a shoe, like this particular shoe is a little high on my heel. That help you, to lean a little bit forward, okay? So you can perform, this movement without too much stress at the beginning. But eventually, you should be able to do it without the shoe, just barefoot, okay? So, and this is a position that, is natural. It should not be stressful. And if you go to Asia, I mean, you're gonna see kids, adults, females, the elder. This is the chosen way to, to talk, to interact, as opposed to be sitting on a bench or a chair. At the beginning, again, it's gonna feel a little stressed, but don't be discouraged. Don't quit just because you feel a little tight. I assure you that over time you'll be amazed how you are able to go all the way down. Okay, and again, this position is the same. It's ideal also for your digestive system as well. I think you know what I'm talking about. So again, just give it a try, and again, just be consistent. But it's that simple. Thank you. And if you like this episode, you can always check us out on our Facebook page, on YouTube, our website, Purmotion.net. My web guy, he's supposed to have now a new tab that says episode. If he's not there, let me know so I can whip his ass. See you next time.